Hey guys, Coin and Silver Journey here, back with another video. I wanted to go over my silver pickups this year for 2019. Show you guys what I got, what I picked up this year, and add a bonus at the end of the video. I'd like to show you the rest of my stack. A little sneak peek. Stick around. Let's get into it. Hey guys, so first things first, I want to say thank you to everyone that's been subscribing and watching and liking all my videos. It's been really cool, to see you guys enjoying what I've been putting out and trying to do my best, been getting better and all that stuff. I really have a lot of cool ideas for 2020, a lot of cool videos I'd like to make, stuff I'd like to buy coming up. And I hope you guys stick around and keep commenting, all that stuff. And let me know what you'd like to see. If you have any ideas, stuff you'd like to see, let me know. But anyways, I wanted to go over my 2019 pickups, so let's get into it. I picked up some bars this year. I always told myself I'd never get them, just because of the premium, right? They hold a little more premium, but I found a good dealer, coin dealer, and he gives me a good price. I think I pay usually under $1 spot for this, a little over $1 spot, which isn't bad. I picked up quite a few of these this year. I think it was about around 26 of them. And along the way, I managed to pick up some Engelhart ones also. This one's a little different. It's got the MC on it, which is supposed to hold a little more rarity to it. These didn't cost me any extra over the typical premium I pay for 1 ounce bars, which is pretty cool. I got 5 of those. If I remember correctly, I think these serial numbers are sequential too on a couple of them. Maybe not all of them. I'd have to double check, but still pretty neat. I got 5 of those at no additional cost, and technically they hold a premium. And then to the bigger bars this year, I managed to pick up 5 of these NTRs. Oh, hello, you saw me there. Pretty neat. They're just your basic bars. When I stack silver, I really go for the weight. I'm not much of a collector. I'm not going to get the Queen's Beast and all this fancy stuff. Silver is silver. If I want to buy collectibles, I'll buy coins, not necessarily rounds and bars, the series and all that. But I got 5 of these, nothing special, but they were low premium, got a good deal on those, pretty close to spot, I think around 25-30 cents over spot for about all 5 of those. And then these ones, I managed to get 2 Engelharts. Didn't cost me any premium to get these, although they hold a premium. My coin shop, you can order anything you want from him. He can get it for a really good price. And I did the cheapest bar he could get me. I got 3 of them. And I said, hey, what's the best you can do? And he said, well, if you order this one right here, where it's just you get a random bar, you don't have a choice, it's just what they send you is what they send you. It was like 50 cents over spot. And I was like, hey, let's do it. No problem. And so I got 3 of these. It was a Sunshine Silver, 1984. I thought it was a really cool vintage bar. Sunshine Bullion. That was really neat. And then I got 2 Engelharts with no additional premium or anything. It was the luck of the draw. And I've ordered since then, I think a couple of these NTRs. And it just came back NTR. There was no special one. So I got lucky this year when these came in like that. I was really psyched for that. Pretty neat. And I don't know if you watched the last video, 1 or 2 videos ago. I think it was actually the offer up one. I picked up some maple leaves. Check that out. Got these for under spot. Got 5 of these this year. I'd really like to get a tube of these this year. This coming up year 2020, that's one of my goals, is to hopefully get a tube of maple leaves. Maybe dive into a little more premium silver. And then I managed to pick up, it was 12 Silver Eagles this year, which is a lot for me because they are more premium silver. I usually stay away from the higher premium. I'm all about the weight. But I really would like to get a tube of these also in 2020. They're just gorgeous. They do, I don't know. It's one to debate. Maybe I'll make a video about it later on, whether or not the premium's worth it. I would say yes in a way because they're more liquid, but that may be a topic of discussion for another day. But I did manage to pick up 12 of those this year, which is big for me because, like I said, I stay away from the higher premium. So I was really psyched about that. And then I managed to get 26 rounds this year. 1 ounce rounds. This one's pretty cool. Liberty Silver A mark. People like these ones. It's a newer one. I think the ones in the 80s can be worth a little extra. This one is just your average A mark. Maybe a little premium above the typical round. Nothing special. Got some other rounds here. Got this one right here. I really like this one. Silver trade unit. It's just a basic little round. Really pretty design. And then I got these ones right here. I got about 10 of these. Look like Morgan silver dollars. Look at the luster on them. They're just beautiful coins. And since it's a round, why not get something gorgeous like that? These all cost me the same price. None of them held a premium over the other. This wasn't a big deal. And then I got some Republic medals. Milk spotty. Stuff like that. But I got about 12 of these. I believe these guys actually went out of business last year. So maybe in the future these will hold a little more than the average round or any bars you get from them. Hopefully I didn't lie about that. I'm pretty sure they went out of business not too long ago. And then to where I went really, really heavy this year was junk silver. I'm going to dive into that topic for another video, related to junk silver, really dig into it. But I did get a lot of junk silver this year. In total, I got $108 face junk silver. These ones are left in the tube. It's $10 face right here. Walking Liberties. $10 face. Benjis. $10 face again. Walking Liberties. Got Kennedys. Got a little bit of variety. Most of these Kennedys are just amazing shape as usual. I really tried to get about a tube of everything this year. Mercury's. Roosevelt's. Stunning shape, just like the Kennedys. And then I got 3 tubes. So you get to focus in there of the Washingtons, all in great shape too. And none of these had a higher premium than the other. A lot of places will charge you extra. I know online they'll charge you, as much as 20-30 cents more for Walkers, or sometimes they charge you even way more for Kennedys just because they're usually have less wear on them. So I got a really good deal on all this junk silver. Another video I put out when I scored real big this year on some older junk silver, which holds usually a higher premium. Got almost a whole tube of Barbers. Got some really good Standing Liberties. Really scored this year on that. I'm very lucky to have such a good coin shop in my area. Not everyone's so lucky. If you live in a rural area or a random country, maybe you just don't have the options and you have no choice but to order online. I'm very fortunate to have a good coin shops and benefit, I guess, of living someone in the city. But yeah, in total, $108 face in junk silver. I really feel that it's the cheapest way to pick up silver, and it is, in my opinion. And if you add all that up, it comes up to 77 ounces after you do the math on that junk silver, what I picked up this year. So that's really great for me, cost-wise. If I had picked up 77 ounces in American Silver Eagles, well, I wouldn't have as much right there. It would have cost me a lot more for what I got. So I'm very happy with all that. Just 1 year to get that much silver was really great. In total, it comes to 146 ounces of silver in 2019. For me, that's really great. Others, they buy that once a month or once a week. I'm by no means a millionaire or rich, anything like that, but I was really happy to pick up what I picked up. Everybody has their own bars that they want to set or those goals they want to reach, and And I like to buy silver, but I also like to go do things. You know, my wife and I went to Hawaii. We want to go to Europe this coming March. So I try and balance. You really have to balance it out. It's not all about buying silver. You really have to enjoy the now. You got to think about your future, but at the same time, you got to enjoy the now. Enjoy it while you're still young. Before you're saving for the future, but you still have to think about now. And so that's why I try and balance it out. Yeah, sure, I could have stacked up a little more silver, but I chose to go have fun and do some other stuff. Don't get me wrong, though. I love my silver. But yeah, as promised in the beginning of the video, I figured I'd show you the rest of my stack. It's not, I don't have a bunch of, altogether I'm pushing around 200 ounces. And I hope next year to maybe double that. Kind of starting out, a long time ago in 2014, 2015, I bought a few ounces of silver, a couple bars and a couple things here or there, and there's some stuff my dad's given me over time. So up until this year, I really haven't had too much. So I figured I'd show you the rest of what I got. And yeah, so here's the extra stuff I promised you. Right here, so don't be fooled. Make some room. Here we go. So these aren't gold. I wish these were gold. So my dad used to be a big gambler back in the day. This says year 2000. The Venetian grand opening. So the cool thing about these, although they're not not gold, it's actually about 3/4 of an ounce of silver in the middle. So I have 16 of these bad boys here. They're all really neat. Alamo Airport. Let's see if we can find some cooler ones. Aladdin. They're all from Las Vegas. My dad would get these when he's waiting for me to come to the airport. Pretty cool. They're all older too. They're all about 20 years old. McCarran Airport. I got another stack over here. So these add up about another 12 ounces of silver in these. They're pretty neat, and they hold a little bit of collector value. It looks like they're scratched up, but it's just the case. So this one's pretty cool here. It's the first anniversary of the Venetian. So when they just opened up. Pretty neat. Somewhat collectible. I'll show you one more. Pretty cool. If you do happen to see these, a lot of people don't realize they're silver. I was looking through OfferUp and somebody was selling them for really cheap. They didn't even know they were silver. So you gotta look out for those. It's pretty cool. So what else I got over here? So let's see. I did have a couple rounds I picked up at a coin show. I think I was about 21. This is a long time ago. So I picked up a couple of these rounds. They look like silver eagles, but they're just rounds. Picked up 4 of those a while back. 2014, 2015, and then I also actually picked up a couple silver eagles back in the day. Puts me at 15 of those. Pretty cool. And then what else we got here? So I also had a few bars. This was some of the first silver I picked up actually. Silver was pretty expensive when I started buying. I think it was like 23 at one point and 21 when I bought all this stuff. So a little bit to go before I get the money back on these if I were to sell. But some different varieties. Republic metals. Like I said, I think these guys went out of business recently. Pretty cool. Sunshine silver, the older one. This has the security mark on it. You can check. Pretty neat feature. All right, and then I was real heavy into the Morgan silver dollars when I first started buying silver. You know, you make some mistakes here or there when you first start buying, and I wouldn't say these were my mistake, but I definitely didn't know what I was doing. I was just buying. So I got some Morgan silver dollars here. Most of them are cleaned. I didn't know any better. 1889, 1921. Not sure why I bought that one. 1883. Most of these are worth, 25, 30 bucks. Some are a little nicer. This one's a little nicer. Some of them have some luster on them. This one, I don't think I paid 32, but there's a chance I did. So, yeah. And then there's these right here. You know, I got a couple nicer ones. This one has some original luster to it. 1896. I don't think it's a rare date by any means, but this one still has a little original luster, maybe like a $40 coin or something like that. I think I overpaid for most of these. I think I paid about $40 on eBay. I was going crazy on eBay. This one's got a little luster on it. Maybe another $40 coin. These are cool. Nothing else. I got some old Morgans. Pretty neat to have those around. Oh, dropped something. And then I bought this one for my wife. One of those silly purchases you make when you're first starting out. Poured silver. Just 1 troy ounce. Pretty cool. I told her to buy her some silver when we were first dating, so I did. And then I got some different ones. My dad got this for me as a gift. 2018, he bought me a proof silver eagle, 69. Pretty nice of him. I'll take it. It's great. And I thought this was really neat. You know what? I'm going to save that for last. And then I actually have a little bit of gold, right? I'm going to change my name to Coin and Gold and Silver Journey. So I did have a couple grams of gold I picked up. Luckily for me, I did probably have to pay a premium on these back. I can't remember. It was so long ago, 5-6 years ago. But I think I've probably already got the premium back considering gold went up so much. I think at the time it was $1,200, maybe even lower. So the premiums of these are got. They already came back to me. Already been realized. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend buying the gold like this gram wise. Speaking of gold, I would like to pick some more up in 2020. I'll have to see if I get into it. It's expensive. But I'm hoping to pick up some gold in 2020, maybe a 1/4 ounce or 1/2 ounce, depending how the year goes for me and my wife. And then this right here. Kind of cool. I got this at a coin show I went to with my dad in California. So it's from the Shipwreck. I think I was actually watching another YouTuber, Silver Joker, cool guy. And he got one of these when he bought some silver off Let Go. Pretty cool. They're actually somewhat collectible. This may be like a $50, $60 coin. At the time, I think I paid $35 for it years ago. Pretty cool. The front's gone, but the back's in incredible shape. And a lot of time you don't see them like that. So I thought that was really cool. One of the somewhat collectible things I have. One day I'm going to get a nice 8 reals. One day. And then I almost forgot. Last but not least, when I was 8 years old, my dad was real big into eBay and he was buying all kinds of stuff. And he happened to buy this for me back in the day. Pretty cool. It looks like a couple things. We'll say it looks like a tree or a broccoli, but I've been told it looks like other things. Use your imagination on that one. But it's actually just under 2 grams of gold. It's a little gold nugget my dad picked up for me years ago. Pretty cool. I've always liked this one. Had that since I was a little kid. Long time. 21 years I've had that thing. Anyways, this is my full stack. This is what I managed to pick up in 2019. Comment down below. Let me know how your guys' stack looked in 2019. What did you manage to pick up? Stuff like that. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of the year, and hopefully 2020 is good for you and everybody else. All right, guys. Till next time.